Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU, the mighty mega spammer, and last time you definitely remember what happened. This stupid guy from the Netherlands and his stupid low pathetic bastardy like Amsterdam made a Notre Dame. Whoopity whoopity doo. I'm so going to own him as soon as I destroy London. I have so many things to destroy and so little time and so little capability of actually doing so, and annoyingly enough, the Polish Great Prophet is also enclosing on my borders. Hopefully he's just passing through. Knowing my luck though, he isn't. I'll have to make an Inquisitor to actually stop him, and I do have an Inquisitor, but the problem is that those Great Prophets, they not only spread our faith, but they also erase your own. Single Inquisitor ain't gonna cut it, since this guy can erase my faith and replace it with his own. And yeah, I might be able to save Soul if this guy is stupid, but I might also be in a lot of trouble, just, you know, to add insult to injury, since it's all going so splendidly well, right? Seriously. Anyway, let's make some more food to Jeonju, and oh, I'm not a Great Prophet, that's awesome, Poland, we love you so much! Seriously, I never thought I would hate Poland, but apparently I do, and well, nowadays I hate like everything that is in Civ 5, so yeah, it was really annoying what Mr. Bister, whatever his name is, did to me. You have to admit, it was fairly annoying. Alright, I'm going to spread to one of those two tiles, so let's make sure that my workers are ready to go to either of those two, so then they have nothing else to do in this time. As you can also see, I started production of a cellar in Seoul. That's because I really truly do want to settle a city over here before Ottomans actually get another city over here. Also, I want to gain control over this instance because, hey, I'm the instance master. If we come, when we export big and we accept no other products. The entire world will know that Korea is famous for its incense. It is the only place where you want to buy incense. And oh, those guys are swimming away. Alright, for a second I was like, yeah, they're going to pincer move me with faith, which would be fairly annoying because I like my own faith, thank you very much. And I would rather you didn't spread it to me. And oh, hold on a second, I didn't finish my turn even. Well, that's good to know. Oh, this guy is plotting against me. I forgot about that. Alright, you move over there. Hwarcia, please set up in Busan because I need you badly over there. As for an archer, I think he is best protected on this tile since it is so hard to get to it. Only one passageway to it, and you have to pass through a city. So yeah, it's fairly easy position to defend, and I can level up this archer whenever I feel like I need to do that. So that's about that. Let's end my turn finally, since I thought I did this like a minute ago. And it was supposed to be an early announcement as soon as I started the videocast. It wasn't, so I might as well make it right now. So I'm now officially announcing instead of hinting at it. Planetary Annihilation is a thing that is coming to my channel. I mean, you probably knew that I... Wait, what? We made a declaration of friendship, didn't we? Maybe we didn't. No, we had to make a declaration of friendship since we are like, you know, training text together and stuff. So what on earth is your problem, bitch? You know what? No, seriously, what is going on with this guy? Why did he denounce me when just a few turns ago we were best buddies? At least he pretended that we are best buddies. Because, yeah, they just did it because they can. Whoopity-doo. Because we made that, I don't know, maybe they realized that I'm smarter than them because I have this declaration of friend, not declaration, because there's this research agreement going on and they're like, ooh, those guys actually are smarter than us, and they hate me because of this? Probably not, but whatever, I don't really care. Now, let me let me tell what I was trying to tell, and that is that, yeah, Planetary Annihilation is coming to my channel. You can expect the first video of that either this Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday if things go wrong. You know, I think it will be much sooner than that, but I can never promise this when I make a first videocast of any series, really. Why? Because, you know, the problem with making a first videocast of any series is that you have to do a lot of balancing out, you know, making sure that your video is recording properly and whatnot, and sometimes it just plainly refuses to work the way it's supposed to, and it can be fairly annoying. So I can not promise anything, but I'm hoping this will be this Tuesday instead of Thursday. Alright, policy adoption time. I am setting up for Renaissance, aren't I? Yes, I am, because I was able to get a policy since like forever, and now... Hold on a second, I just realized, when I settle a new city, it will cost me more to make a new policy, to adopt a new policy. which is something I have forgotten. But then again, I'm only 6 turns away from printing press, so I'm going to not adopt a policy just yet, and then I'll go for rationalism. If I have to, then I'll make sure that those guys do not settle a city until I reach Renaissance era. But I do need to get to this era badly. Otherwise, I'm just so far behind. I'm still behind, let's face it. I'm not even actually probably going to get to any of those 2 wonders because somebody, someone is going to beat me to it. Also, the capitals are like 19 in size, 21. Jakarta is only 15, so that's not really a big issue. And the Ottomans, I'm fairly sure they like me, but... Wait, what? What is wrong with this guy? Just seconds ago he was like, yeah, let's be buddies, and now he's like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you and offend you before that happens. You know what? You're gonna pay for this in time. I wanted to be peaceful with... Oh. He's a warmonger! That's brilliant! Oh, my 2 enemies fighting amongst each other. There's nothing better than that. Holy Toledo, this is making me legitimately smile. Also, you guys don't even think about it. I'm just gonna scare them away with an Inquisitor. If this was a real Inquisitor, they should just be like, oh, we're about to ban, and just they should go away. But they won't. Of course, I could kill them, or rather capture them and then kill them. But this would require me declaring war on Casimir III. Not a smart move, not by any stretch of the imagination. Anyway, I'm gonna get my Colosseum, which I need since I'm going to make another city relatively soon. Man, all my happiness problems were supposed to go away as soon as I made Notre Dame, but spoilers, I didn't make Notre Dame. Alright, I need more culture. I think this is quite obvious. I'm doing well on the gold front, I don't need to worry about that. Faith, I don't really care about anymore since I did enhance my faith. Ironworks would be awesome, but I don't have a workshop in any other cities than Seoul, so I'm just gonna go for Alpha Theater as soon as I get Riders Guild, because I need to start working with some of my great people badly. So yeah, Dear Busan. Oh, it is actually working the workshop, that's fairly awesome. So after that is finished, actually I can buy out a structure of some significance, so let's see what can I buy out. I'm probably going to need a Colosseum. I mean, my happiness is going to go down like never before after I establish another city. So let's make sure that this is a thing. And after that, I would love to go for workshop, but Circus is still not ready, and it will take a long time for it to be ready, because Jeonji is focusing on food, which is actually probably a good idea. It does need some food in order to do anything of value now, doesn't it? Anyway, my settlers are going to move in through the sea. And hopefully this is not going to go too badly for them, since obviously the sea has been cleared by the Ottomans. They have captured like most of the pirates, and it should all go reasonably well with no pirates being around anymore to kill my sailors. So that's about that. Entering our next turn, not too many things happen except the Polish great prophets. I have no idea what they're planning to do. In fact, I'm at Vancouver. Well, thank you, game, I don't really care. But anyway, the thing is, I don't even want them to go in this general direction, because I want my faith to be the dominant faith among the Ottomans, since, you know, I would like them to be my friends. I need some kind of backup in the time of need. Casimir is actually friends with me, amusingly enough, but then again, so was the guy from the Jakarta and whatnot, so you can never trust those guys, so the more friends the merrier. We can always backstab them later. So that's about that. Vancouver is actually really close by, and they want me to destroy a barbarian encampment. Not happening. I mean, I could send some units, but this would mean that I'm even less protected against the enemy and whatnot. So yeah, that's barbarian encampment, enemy units spotted nearby, yada yada yada. Jeonju has more citizens, and I can actually buy out something with faith. Guess what it is? I'm pretty certain now that I'm actually going to just make an... Hold on, you lying game! I cannot buy out anything with faith. Unless it meant like a pagoda or something, but I cannot... Oh wait, monastery! I can actually make a monastery over here. Do I want to necessarily? It's just one instance that it would improve. But then again, just by itself it would give me more culture and faith. More faith would mean that I can get to an Inquisitor faster, but then again, I'm also pretty certain I need to save up for this Inquisitor right now, because I'm in a lot of trouble when it comes to that. So I'm not going to purchase this monastery just yet. It will be more beneficial in the long run, but right now I'm more concerned about the relatively close future as opposed to not so close and rather distant future. Alright, Judah says, go in this general direction since I will need you to improve the towns next to my future next city. So that's about that. You improve everything you can. I mean, why not? Let's have those improvements built already. Actually, you know what? Judah said, go over here and make a fort. So when I attack London or the Englishmen attack me, I'll be better protected. Sounds like a smart idea, actually. One of the few ones I had in this playthrough since this all going so pathetically not well. Man, I was hoping to be in a lot of wars, being constantly under attack, oppression and whatnot, struggling to survive against attack, assaults and whatnot, but I did not want to be, you know, stolen from. I did not want people to steal my World Wanderers. They're like the thing that I love most, you know, getting those things, so I'm really quite annoying. Wittenberg or whatever. I guess I'll have to kill them because, yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be friends with Jakarta, and apparently we discovered everybody, so...
Imperador do Brasil.
Hi there.
Tenho pouco tempo para agradecer. O que o traz aqui?
Ah, Brazil. I can't wait to go to war with you just because of your war theme. Sadly, you're like on place number 3 on my go-to-war list. Actually, no, you're number 4. So, yeah, you'll have to wait for your turn. Still, though, we can accept embassies with each other. And that's about it, because they have nothing to trade for my instance. Aside from gold, I don't really care about the gold, although they're gaining a ton of it.
Está bem.
Yep, I do like this guy. He looks handsome. So, and there we go.
Chief Pocatello. Inaen hanibidena. Ne wasogo bahandi.
Him behind I do like his language. I said so already. It might sound offensive when I, you know, pretend to speak his language, but I actually do like it. Alright, most little people... Seriously, guys? I mean, that's not even funny. I mean, no, that is not even funny. Whatever. So, anyway, the World Congress has been founded, which means that we'll start, you know, being able to vote on stuff. And... What? Why me? Out of all people. Oh, alright. So here's how it goes. The host of the World Congress is always the guy who discovers everybody as the first guy. It was Ellie, unknowingly enough. But the guy who is our co-host, or rather the other guy who can actually make proposals, is the guy who's got the highest amount of delegates. And since in the first conference you always have all the same amount of delegates aside from the host, it is randomly picked. Somehow I was the guy who was picked, so that's nice. Let's pick some resolution that is going to appease my friends, most likely the Ottomans. So let's embargo... No, let's not embargo anybody since it is not going to pass, obviously. Standing army tax. Indonesia is going to be mad, and this could hurt me in the future, so no. Scholars in residence. So, Netherlands would be grateful. I don't want them to be grateful, so no to that. Everybody would be grateful if I made World's Fair. Problem is, I wouldn't be really able to do anything with that since I have so little production. Actually, how much production do I have relative to other players? Maybe this is like the one thing I'm good at? No, it certainly isn't. Alright. No to World's Fair, unless somebody else proposes it, then it's kinda annoying. Alright. So, each World Wonder provides more characters, so Shoshone and the Ottomans would be grateful. Brazil and England would be annoyed. Don't care about Brazil since they're probably so far away that I don't have to care about them. England, I want to be angry, so I might go for character heritage sites. Natural heritage sites nobody cares about, so that's a no-go. And everybody would be grateful for arts founding, including the Ottomans, and I do care about Ottomans, but Netherlands would also be grateful. I don't want them to be grateful. And apparently nobody cares about science. But I do care about science, so I'm not going to propose arts funding. I'm gonna go for character heritage sites and make sure that Ottomans like me even more so than they already do. Since, as I said, I need some kind of backup in my future wars that will never ever end. Alright, now in case you're wondering, probably the only reason why the Indonesians have not declared war on me just yet is purely because they have announced a declaration of friendship with me. So if they attack me too soon, they are actually going to be penalized in diplomatic relations with everybody else, because people will know how big of liars they are, so yeah, that's about that. So they don't want to do that, and... there's always a first time. It never ever happened to me before, it just did. Alright, killed in action, yeah, whoopity-doo. So happy, so happy. I should have just moved him to a city-state and forget about everything. I should have moved him to Monaco. Having Monaco on my side would help me quite a bit with the catch and stuff, but nope! I wanted to get a free tech, and you couldn't even give me that, game. I guess I was looking for trouble because I just realized that one of the specialities of England is actually spice. So it was only natural they have the best spice, and no, go away. So the thing is, you know, I assumed that the English would actually move their spice somewhere else, but since they had apparently somehow the best science gain, they actually moved it to London, unknowingly enough. Oh well. Alright, so the Shoshone like me more, that's good. I would like them to like me more for no apparent reason. I just like Shoshone liking me, and I like to like Shoshone, purely because of the language, I guess. So that's about that. And the Ottomans, please say that you're thankful and whatnot. Yes, you did! Yes, he did! That's good. I like it when he's friendly. Public declaration from Ottomans, they are protecting Buenos Aires, so that's that. And... you... Ellie. I'm so gonna drown you in oil and then set you ablaze before you drown. It's going to be awesome. Even death does not stop my ambition. Haha! Well, what? What did she say? Whatever. Let's pretend that I didn't see that. Alright, so Indonesians are killing pirates that are next to my borders. Thank you, Indonesians. You're still going to die because I'm going to kill you once you attack me, but, you know, it is nice to know that you have my back in your stupidity. Please, though, seriously, attack me already so I can start pillaging your lands, attacking your cities, because, thing is, I should be able to put quite a bit of pressure on Makassar, because it's barely protected. I mean, there's only this barangay crater that is protecting it, really. So when I take the city, or I'm close to taking it, then I'll be the guy who's negotiating the peace treaty terms, and then I can force Indonesians to pay me a lot of stuff. So I want them to declare war on me. I seriously do. Alright, Busan, what can you do for me? Well, actually, I can Mexico's Maximus. This would help me because apparently I cannot get any other wonder. But first of all, Busan, I need you to make me an aqueduct. I need more population for obvious reasons. You just say, make a fort. This will give me less production, but I do not even gain anything from this town, so it's too far from Jeonju to actually give me anything. So yeah, that's that. You just this Inquisitor, I don't think he's got anything to do over here or there. Well, actually, it looks like the Indonesians are actually making a strong push in Busan. So let's make sure that this guy stays there and does nothing whatsoever. He's my backup guy. Alright, so that's what he's going to do most of the time. And I think I'm actually going to patch as a missionary since I want to spread faith to my third and fourth cities ASAP. Since, you know, this would be helpful. This would also increase my faith emanancy? My faith power, my faith pressure, that's what I was trying to get at, my faith pressure, and that's going to be fairly nice. I'm not willing to do that. I mean, I need happiness more than anything. Sure, I'm not losing anything by giving him instants, but you know what? Gold is not going to be bad, but only if you give me 89, that's per 10, that's a little bit much. 8 per 10, how about that? He actually agreed to that. Okay, well then, I guess we're going to go... Wow, I'm really surprised he agreed. I mean, considering he probably doesn't even like me too much, I honestly didn't expect that to be the case, but whatever. Right, okay. Well, now what's next? Yes! Ottomans! You are my bronies! Let's do this. Completely, utterly, and awesomely, yes! Those guys are going to be my friends. Together we will rule the world. And... Politics is what I like the most, Ellie. You're going to burn and drown at the same time, and I'm going to have such a fun time doing so. Oh, any Englishman watching this videocast, I'm terribly sorry, but you know, some things just have to be done. Anyway, gold from Suleiman and iron to Suleiman have ended. Well, you know what, I probably am going to need this iron, so I'm not going to renew this deal just yet. You, please spread faith to Jeonju, so that it is actually, you know, under my faith agenda and whatnot. Actually, what kind of founder do I have? Tithe! Oh, that's the best one. Okay, good to know. I'm a little bit confused because I've been playing quite a bit of Civ 5 with Gangster since he was so desperate to play it again and again. Nah, probably it was actually a little bit of me also, you know, making suggestion that we could play it because, you know, I have never ever played Civ 5 in multiplayer before. Well, I have like 1 or 2 times, but still. No, because then you'll be able to spread your tourism to me more efficiently. For 1 gold per 10, I'm going to refuse that. He probably just wanted to pass through, he wasn't smart enough to think about tourism, but yeah. No hike. I'm sorry, guy, but no hike. Same reason. I need to check how much tourism they actually have. I have 0 tourism, which is really bad. I usually go for a lot of tourism, even when I'm not actually trying to go for a lot of tourism. I still go for it somehow. And yes, I need research agreements. I need to be on top. This guy has as many technologies as I do, so this research agreement benefits both of us equally. But me being Korea, it is going to benefit him more in the long term, I think. I hope at least, because if that's not the case, then it's pretty bad. And
it is a newspaper's duty.
okay, that's that. And
Welcome
Renaissance.
to the Renaissance era.
He just said welcome again. Seriously, guy, you could be a little bit more dramatic. Please, thank you. Alright. That was seriously bad. Alright, you just do nothing here for the 10. You do nothing here either. Ottomans are my friends, so I don't think they will be too mad if I set a city over here. They shouldn't be at any rate. So that's that. And the deals when I provided stuff to Gaimara have ended. So peace treaty with Buenos Aires ended. That's strange. And Elizabeth, I guess she was a friend of Buenos Aires at the time. Longbowman, I care not for your longbowman tricks and trickery. Let's make a fort over here and make a stand over here as well. Huacha is going to stay back, however, because London could probably own even a Huacha, since it has 21 ethnic population at 115, which is actually an adequate amount, a little bit high-ish, but it's not that crazy since they are surrounded by a jungle after all. Alright, let's try and rush acoustics. Maybe I can get Sistine Chapel? I doubt I can, however, there's like almost no way I can get it. I think I'll be able to get Porcelain Tower though. Since AI almost never goes for rationalism, I might be able to do that. Then again, how much you wanna bet that Mrs. Ellie actually went for rationalism? Anyway, I'm actually definitely going to go for rationalism. Let's have a quick look at Ellie. Did you go for a rationalism? Let's have a quick look, and the answer is no. At least we cannot see that just yet. She went for exploration. Yeah, AI usually tends to avoid rationalism since it is such a late policy to adopt, but it is actually a fairly powerful one as well, so I like going for it. And as Korea, it is so often a good idea to actually go for rationalism, and if you don't know why, well then, take a guess. Alright, so Brazil and Poland have also signed a research agreement. Poland signed a lot of those research agreements, so they're going to gain a lot of science from that. But then again, I'm also going to get a lot of science since I'm running on 3 research agreements right now. And oh, this is so hilarious. Now, people will think that I'm a warmonger, but if we work together, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, we can pull this off. Since I will have a backup of his powerful military, since I bet he's got powerful military, at the very least he's got powerful navy, okay? And navy is what I lacked in our previous encounter. Navy is what made me lose my assault so amazingly. I guess it wasn't, that's not the correct adjective to look for, but let's say it was. So, I will say give me 10 turns to prepare, but then, why not? Why not? I cannot do this right now. I don't have enough military to even look threatening, and I would rather focus on producing some other kind of buildings, since I did a little bit too much of military build-up in the past. So, not yet, but Ottomans, you and your build and your belly and your everything, I love you so much. The Ottoman Empire, so awesome. I guess I'm kind of supposed to like it because I'm a Pole in real life, and it was kind of weird between Poland and Ottomans. I mean, sometimes we killed each other, sometimes we actually were kind of friendly to each other, so it was all kind of weird at times, but whatever. So Brazil and Poland did that, Gaimara ended the Renaissance, and the deal where I provided open borders to Suleiman and from Suleiman ended. I do need us both to have open borders, however. I do not even care if he's got turns or not, since... Oh, yes I am! Ottoman, your brilliant is amazing. I think we cannot have a better ending of this videocast than this sentence that is summarizing everything that happened so far so nicely. So, I'm gonna end it right here. It was PANCZASU, the Mighty Mix Spammer. If you somehow managed to enjoy my videocast, then please by all means like it, and maybe even leave a comment so that I can read it and then like it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.